I look into the living room and Jiro is chatting with her guests. This was my only chance to bail before the rest of them arrived. Jiro will give me an earful for leaving and bailing on our bet, but I have no other choice. I'll make it up to her somehow. I grab the bag of trash from the garbage pail and pretend like I'm taking it out, just in case Jiro or one of the others sees me. I then head out of the back door and around the side of the house. I do toss the garbage in the bin. As I'm not a monster, I'm not going to litter or take it with me. I made it to my bike and realized I left the keys inside. Worse than that, I completely forgot I'm still wearing this uniform. I can't go home wearing this. What would my parents think? I then perked up. My parents were on the list, which meant they'd be here soon. Knowing that they'd be here soon was a bit nerve-wracking, but it meant I could leave my bike, run home, and change since none of my family was home. I slapped my head. I'm an idiot. I need my house keys to get inside. So no matter what, I have to go back in, grab my keys, and sneak back out. I go back around the house and go back into the kitchen, where I find Doris standing there looking confused. She asks me where I went. I panic a bit but tell her what is basically the truth, that the trash was full, so I took it out. She seemed to believe that and watched me closely as I went and washed my hands, once again trying to play a normal maid and hoping she doesn't figure out who I am. After washing my hands, I go over to the fridge and grab the drinks Doris and Benny had asked for. I pour them, put the bottles away, and then place the cups onto a serving tray. The whole time I did that, Doris watched me closely without saying a word. I asked her if there was anything I could do to help her, and she shook her head and said no. She then took her drink from the tray and thanked me before walking into the living room where the others were. I follow behind her and go over to Benny and hand him his drink. He thanked me and I asked if there was anything else I could get for them. They looked at each other and no one seemed to have anything, at least not until Jiro asked me to go grab a certain board game from the shelf. I nod and head over to where it is. I spend a lot of time at her house playing these games, and I not only know all the games she has, but also how to find them quickly. So I went upstairs and grabbed the game she asked for, which was a box of ideas for charades. We have never played this before, so it had to be new, and from the looks of it, it seems to be a special edition, as it says it has all 300 original suggestions, plus 200 blank cards that can be filled in. Jiro must have gotten this just for this party, as it seemed quite interesting. I take the box and head back downstairs and present the box. Jiro takes it and shows it to everyone. Then she tells them about the custom cards and how they'll only be using them. Kyle asked Jiro how that was going to work. If they just wrote down what they wanted, there was no point to the cards, and if they put them into a pile to be drawn randomly, then they'd have an unfair advantage when their card came up. Jiro smiled and told Kyle she had a plan for that. Jiro then pointed at me. She then told everyone that I was going to act out whatever they wrote on the blank cards, and if someone could guess it from what I was doing, then the person who wrote it would get a point. I turn bright red and try to make some excuse about having things in the kitchen to clean, but Jiro tells me that it's fine, and that as my employer for the night, this was what she wanted me to do. I attempted to try and get out of it again, but the others were all excited for me to act out their ideas. I stand there awkwardly as Jiro goes first. She takes a blank card and uses an erasable marker to write on it. She then smiles and puts the card out towards me. I walk over and grab it. I then hide what it says as I walk back to a spot where everyone can see me well. I look at the card, and the first thing it has written on it is a message from Jiro. She asked if I was having fun. It took everything in me not to shoot her an annoyed glance. I skip the rest of her teasing message and read what she wants me to act out. She wanted me to act out a girl having her first kiss. I turn bright red and look at Jiro, who smiles and tosses a pillow at me. The others took this as a hint and started to guess things, all while I wanted to shove my head into this pillow and scream. I hold the pillow in front of my face, and I look at it for a moment, pretending as if it were a guy. I mean, a girl. I totally pictured a girl. I mean, there would be no need to do that since I'm the only one seeing what I'm picturing, and it's not like I'm speaking out loud. I became even more embarrassed as I gave the pillow a quick kiss. Luckily, Doris was able to get what it was I was acting out. Well, at least she got close by guessing that it was a first kiss. After guessing correctly, everyone claps for Doris. Kyle then grabs a blank card and starts writing. He looks up at me quickly and smiles before looking back down and scribbling on his piece of card. He then looks back up and tells me the card is ready for me. I walk over and take it like I had before, then return to my spot to read it. The card says to act out picking flowers.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also check out my Patreon and DeviantArt pages. There you can find all my public stories. You can also support my work by getting early access to all stories, exclusive content, and even commission me to make you a custom story. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day.